Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Gonna get started here real soon. How's everybody doing? I'm doing good. I feel like I've got like a lot more energy today than I did yesterday. I'm feeling pretty good. Waiting 3 days to ask me this. What are you asking me? But yeah, I've been doing pretty good. Today was just like a little a little less stressful than yesterday was. So I feel like I'm in a better headspace right now. So we're gonna just jump right into some of the news I've got here. I've actually got quite a bit of stuff to catch up on. Hello, Baz. Welcome, welcome. That's a funny joke. We got some Dragon Ball stuff. Probably, potentially, Switch leaks. Switch sequel leaks. We'll look at that. We got One Piece news. You probably already know what it is, but still very exciting stuff. We have Guillermo del Toro statements that we can take a look at. What did you want to ask me, user without a name? You were in here yesterday. I don't fully understand. What? What's oh no? Not a fan of leaks? I don't have any leaks. What are you talking about? I wasn't going to talk about any leaks. No leaks here. Can you watch Victorious, but it's a dangerous execution? I think you will really like it. It's not mine. Probably not. I probably will not watch that. Okay, chat is going to break for just a sec. Just don't worry about it. Okay. All right, and let's start off like pretty simple, pretty easy. Not easy, but like pretty simple stuff. This right here literally just popped up on my timeline. Like this is brand new for me. I just saw this just now. But this is crazy. I can't even like wrap my mind around this. I can solve a Rubik's Cube, but this is supposed to be like a tesseract. This is like a hypercube, 4-dimensional space. That's insane to me. And is it even like, is it showing a face that you don't even see? I'm trying to like conceptualize how this works. This is really difficult for me to understand here. Yeah, so the pink face is gone. Marx's theme is perfect for this. Yeah, that is a very good point. So the face in the middle, I forget what you call like 3-dimensional faces on a hypercube. 3-dimensional faces on a hyper... Oh, cells. That's what they call them. So the pink cell just like vanishes. So it's on a cell that we can't see. Like there are cells that we can't see, which is like, I don't even want to think about what that means. Yeah, the pink cell must be like behind the camera or something. That's crazy. But this is a really cool like virtualization, really cool like demonstration of this concept. Yeah, this isn't really like news related, but let's do. Oh, you know what? You are right. Sorry, Baz. I did say I was going to talk about Switch stuff. I'll take that off the roster. We don't have to talk about that. Brain is breaking. Hello, Majwit. Long time no talk. We will do some Nintendo-related stuff. Apparently, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have filed a lawsuit against Pocket Pair Inc., the creators of Pal World. Lawsuit claims that Pal World infringed on multiple Pokemon patents and seeks damages. I'm kind of shocked how long this has taken. Because the Pal World shit was like last year. That's kind of crazy. Like Nintendo is pretty well known to be like a super litigious company. So the fact that it took them this long for like official complaints to come through, that's crazy. This was to be expected. You know, it was very clear that at least like some of the concepts within Pal World were directly, if not indirectly, pulled straight from Pokemon models. Sorry, I got distracted by marks. Yeah, remains to be seen. I doubt that this is a situation. Honestly, I don't know. It's interesting that they're going after patent infringement instead of copyright. I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know a lawyer who deals with this area of expertise. So I don't have a great answer for you why that might be the case. I don't know what the difference between a patent and a copyright is in this context. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on it. We will have to keep an eye. Speaking of keeping an eye on things, we have announcements of 2 very important One Piece characters coming out. One Piece, if you did not know, live-action One Piece is moving into its 2nd season. And we have announcements for Crocodile and for Nico Robin. Very, very cool. I don't know too much about either of these actors, but I'm sure they're going to absolutely crush it in these roles. I think I heard that this is actually the actor that played Flash Thompson in the Sam Raimi Spider-Man. So that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny, and it leads into this post that I saw here. So that's Luffy against Crocodile, but it's Flash Thompson. Funny stuff, cool stuff here. And I cannot wait. I've been watching Egghead. I've been watching Egghead. Finally letting myself get caught up. And I made great stuff, really good stuff. In other news, this isn't really news, but this is a cool little rig that this artist is showing off here on 80 level. Really, really cool. They're moving around the different pieces of the head. I don't know fully exactly how this is being made. I can kind of conceptualize some stuff with like booleans and whatnot, but for it to come out this clean is like really impressive to me. Someone who's like not super experienced with this kind of thing. Could be NERM's surface, I mean. I just do not know, but I'd love to explore it. I'd love to look into more about this workflow, because this could be something cool to incorporate into my own designs eventually. Speaking of eventually, love doing these little segues. We have a full roster trailer for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm not going to watch the whole thing just yet. Let's go here. We have a picture of the whole roster here. Let's see what we can see here. Okay, so we've got Jace, Goldo. Is that Yamcha or maybe like a damaged Goku? We've got Videl. We've got Tien. We've got Nail. We've got Goku Black and Goku Black Rosé. 2 different Roshis. We've got a Chiaotzu. We've got the thing I don't really understand here is what's the order? Like I'm not following the order here with stuff, because like we've got Master Roshi right next to 2 Dragon Ball Super characters, and then a Namek Saga character, and then more Namek Saga characters, but they're above Frost, who's like a tournament character. A little bizarre. We got 2 different Friezas here. This looks like it might be 3rd form Frieza, or 2nd form Frieza, I mean. This looks like 3rd form Frieza. Yeah, really, really cool stuff here. I don't know who this character is. There was like a lot of discourse going around about this. I think this is like a side character from Tournament of Power. They all look like Goku to me, except the aliens and the God Cat. I had a friend who messaged me and was like, if I want to watch Dragon Ball specifically for the purple cat, Where should I go? And I literally, for the life of me, thought he was talking about Puar. I did not put it together that he was talking about Beerus. But that's really cool. Oh my god, that's so loud. Sorry, Sean Schemmel. Very, very cool stuff. I don't want to see too much from this, because I do want to, like, oh my god, Bojack. I want to see some stuff. Janemba! I want to wait until the game is out. And also, like, look how fucking red I am right now. That's crazy. Yeah, I want to wait for the game to come out. So, that's enough of that. Last thing I've got set aside here is Guillermo del Toro was interviewed and was asked to give his thoughts on generative AI. This is what he had to say. AI has demonstrated that it can do semi-compelling screensavers. Brutal. That's essentially that. The value of art is not how much it costs and how little effort it requires. It is how much you would risk to be in its presence. How much would people pay for these screensavers? Are they going to make them cry because they lost a son, a mother because they misspent their youth? Fuck no. Cool guy. I'm gonna skip this song because it's a little. I mean, that's more annoying what I was just doing, but there we go. Yeah, cool. Guillermo del Toro, always on top, always knows what he's talking about. What a cool guy. What an awesome guy. And in relation to that, he also there's like clips of his interview.
That we can do semi-compelling screensavers. That's essentially that.
Yeah, cool stuff. Cool stuff here. Again, I've talked about this guy many times before, but you know, obviously very big player in the space. So what he says has real impact. Okay, like I said, that's like pretty much it for the prepared stuff. This is really cool. This is like another piece of art, but this is amazing. This is incredible. Does anyone have any trailers or anything that they would like me to cover? Because if that's it, we will just move on straight to animating. Not related to anything. I've had YouTube Premium for 1 year now. In that time, it says I've watched 2,600 hours of videos. Holy shit. Listen, I don't want to put my foot in my mouth if I'm wrong. I think that's fucking nothing, dude. Hold on. Let me see my numbers. Oh, this has to be wrong. Mine says only 570. That's bullshit. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. There's no shot. No shot. Mine just says more than 570. That's it. There's no shot that's it. Dude, I watch like 10 hours a day. There's no shot. No shot. That's insane. I've definitely listened to more YouTube music. Definitely listened to more background. Like, I listened to 6 hours of YouTube, like, podcasts on YouTube today. There's no shot. What is going on? Majwit, did you rig this? Did you, like, fuck with my settings somehow? What is going on here? YouTube underreporting ass. You don't think so? I'm just gonna blame Majwood anyways. It's Majwood's fault. Maybe it reset? Well, why didn't yours reset? Is it just like a regional thing? That's so bizarre. Yeah, like what is... It said I've been a member since 2018, which I don't even remember. I don't even remember when I got it. Which is crazy. If I've been a member for that long, that's insane. But, like, are you saying that I've only watched 570 videos, or 570 hours worth of videos since 2018? That's fucking insane. That's crazy. That's crazy. YouTube putting me out to dry. Absolutely must be wrong. Yeah. No shot. No shot. Okay, are we moving on? Are we done? We done here? This is really cool. We saw this one, we saw this one, we saw this one, we saw this one. Yeah, oh, dude, I'm so excited. Testing delay, go for it. Everyone has to test the delay. That's just like an inherent... I want to know more about her. I want to know more about her. A lot of people are loving this decision. Haven't seen like too much dissent, which is very shocking. Inevitably, you are just going to get people upsetty spaghetti about anything. What has she done? Doesn't look like too much. She was in Pitch Perfect TV series. That's it. Cool. The casting an unknown. I mean, that's a little reductionist. I don't mean to say unknown. Very exciting. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. 10 seconds, new record. YouTube's been super slow for you today. They gotta step up their game. First, they're lying about the stats. Next, they're ruining the stream. What lows won't they stoop to? Okay, let's get chat fixed here. Let's get Twitter the fuck out of there. Excuse me. All right, I'm just opening up Blender, and then we'll jump in. What time is it in your neck of the woods, Majwit? Okay. Korv Stroganoff looking ass meal. No, this is butter chicken. I got it from work. 10 p.m.? Okay, we still got plenty of time. We won't lose you. Okay. Okay. In case you missed it, whoops, I have 2 scenes of Blender open. In case you missed it, here is the animation so far.
Yeah, I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and termites.
Hey, how have you survived this long?
On termites. Lots of protein. Yeah.
So, what we've got today, what we've got to do today, we got to do cleaning, we got to do cleanup, we got to do fills, we got to do background. All right, that's it. I suspect background is probably going to take the longest out of all these. And given how much cleanup there is, that should be saying something. But we can do it. I have confidence. I know we can do it. We got to start coming up with... I know, like, we're still... It's a bit of a meme. We're still a ways away from getting caught up. But we gotta start coming up with, like, stuff to do while on... Oh. You're helping? What are you helping with? We gotta come up with stuff to do, after I'm caught up with Danganronpa. Like, we gotta come up with, like, art-related stuff to do over here, and we gotta come up with, like, gaming and entertainment-related stuff to do over on twitch.tv/AaronGisme. You know what I mean? I had an idea earlier today for YouTube, but I can't remember what it was, so I definitely should have wrote it down. You said we, so I'm participating? Yes. That is, in fact, the truth. I'm sure CFAB will be very happy. He's been very adamant, or not very adamant, very insistent that I hire him. And as cool as that would be, I personally have worked over the border. It's not the easiest task in the world, let me tell you what. When I worked in California, that was a laborious process to get me eligible to, like, receive wages down there. And the other thing is, like, it didn't even... I don't even know how that ended up, because, like, I was paid in essentially a gift card anyways, which was crazy. I mean, it all worked out in the end, but it was nuts. Like, multiple days we had to set aside for, like, me and the other internationals to just, like, go and fill out paperwork. I got a buddy who's studying down there now, and he was telling me about how, like, the hardest part isn't necessarily getting into the country. It's like, if you have to leave, that's very complicated. So my friend is from here. He's from Canada, and he went down for school. And anytime he has to come, anytime he, like, comes back up to visit, they always needle him. They give him the third degree, fifth degree. I don't know, whichever degree. Is doing your taxes complicated in Canada? It's got its share of difficulties. It's certainly not as bad as it is in the States, I imagine. We still have, like, intermediaries like they do in the States, but you can file them essentially on your own without any difficulties. Like, I've filed for free before. I filed with paid software before. They're very similar. The thing is, you just have to be careful. I got scammed last time. The last tax season, I got scammed because they told me it was free all the way until I got to the end, and then they were like, "Oh, we put in the charge somewhere along the line, and we won't tell you where, and you can't change it." So I basically was like, "All right, whatever. It's $30." But I'm definitely not using. I think it was TurboTax. I'm definitely not using that again next year. But yeah, no, taxes aren't too bad. It would be different if I was an independent contractor, which I technically could be as a freelance artist. Do you do them digitally? Yes. I do them digitally. You can do them physically, like in person, I believe. I think. I don't know. I've never done it. But yeah, it would be great if they were just done for you, you know? And you're just told how much you owe or how much they owe back to you. That would be an amazing system, wouldn't it? I know I'm truly breaking new ground here with that thrilling, stunning commentary. Okay, this is the underhand. The Undertaker. Excuse me. Yeah, it's crazy that tax season's going to be coming up real soon again. It feels like I just filled them out. And we're already like halfway in the year for that. It's also complicated because, like, I've worked a few jobs. I've worked a few jobs this year. We have that system where they tell us the amount and it's done digitally on the government site. That's what I'm saying, dude. That's what I'm fucking talking about. I've worked a couple of jobs this year, so I gotta like track down documentation and shit. Whatever. Oh my god, I'm such a slob. I'll be right back. Baz, I don't get this bit. I don't understand this bit. The wrestler Undertaker, what about an odd number of crutches in a family of Quakers? Oh, I see. Only done my taxes twice, and it has been really simple because I technically didn't have an income. Does you being a student change anything? Did you get a refund? Or wait, because you're paid to go to school, aren't you? So how does that work? How does that work in terms of taxes? Or is that what you mean by technically didn't have an income? I think I got refunded some small amount. My student pay doesn't count as income. That's pretty freaking sweet, Lois. And speaking of freaking sweet, oh my god, that buttered chicken was so good. I've only recently started, I've only recently been eating it. But now every time I have it, it always hits. Oh, dude. I don't know if I should save this story for later when there are more people in here. But, oh my god. Do any of you have, has it rolled out to your neck of the woods, a phrase I like saying a lot, Oreo-flavored Coke, Oreo-flavored cola? Has that made it to you guys yet? Or am I the late one here? Either way, I've got feelings on Oreo flavored Coke that's for sure. No, but I want to try it. Okay, hold on. Ta-da! This is a case. No, but I really want to try that now. Okay, well, let me tell you. It's not bad. It's pretty decent. Oh my god, this shirt is disgusting. I need to get new clothes. It was good. I tried one. I tried one a little earlier. I was out on a grocery run for work, and it was around noon. So I was like, I'm hungry. I'll grab some lunch while I'm there. So I get a prepackaged beef and Swiss sandwich, which was pretty good. The sauce was like a little bizarre. Like it had like a weird, it was barbecue, but it had like a weird tang to it. But the sandwich was fine. But as I was buying the sandwich, like right next to it, they had the Oreo flavored Coke and an Oreo flavored Coke Zero. So I've heard about the Oreo flavored Coke. I didn't know they were doing a 0-calorie variant of it. So immediately I'm like, oh, okay, I'll give this a try. I buy it. I snap a pic and I send it to my friend and I'm like, I hope this doesn't taste like ass. And to my fucking shock, dude, it's pretty decent. Like, it's pretty good. I wouldn't say it's amazing. And I wouldn't say, like, I'd rather have it over normal Coke Zero. But just as, like a fun novelty, you know, as an aside, you know, as, like, a dessert, shockingly, it's pretty good. It's very effective in tasting like Oreo. I will say that. Like, it's shocking how much it tastes like Oreo and how much it smells like Oreo. That's the other thing. Is you really have that smell. But I feel like just from the one I had, I feel like I would get sick of it very quickly if I let myself drink more than, I'd say, like 3 a week. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I would get super duper sick of it. So I gotta pace myself. But, you know, certainly better than the fucking, like, space-flavored one. That one was fucking weird. I still have it in my fridge, because I bought a case of it and then didn't want to drink anymore. Exciting innovations in the soda sphere. I can't fucking talk right now. I'm too tongue-tied. We started to sell Fanta grape there? That's weird. What was the holdup? Was it just like regulations? Like we have too many weird, bizarre chemicals in ours that, you know, they had to really change up the recipe to sell it to European sensibilities. What's the story there? You don't know why? Okay, well, I guess you've outlived your usefulness. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I appreciate having you around, Majwit. Majwit, are you a camera nerd? Oh, shoot. I deleted a thing I wasn't supposed to. Majwit, are you a camera nerd? I have, like, no camera knowledge, like, whatsoever. Excuse me. Now they have a whole shelf of American snacks like Pop-Tarts and Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. That's funny. I'm not a huge fan of Pop-Tarts. You're not? Damn. I was hoping I could pick your brain about some stuff. They're having me do I've probably talked about this. They're having me man the cameras for like an event at work. And I don't know shit about cameras. So I'm just kind of like coasting off of vague knowledge of kind of how this stuff works. But we're running into they're assuring me that it's not a problem. I personally don't love that this is what we're like resigning ourselves to. But basically, let me explain here. We have two cameras. We have an overhead camera to like record stuff overhead, and we have a face-on camera. The overhead camera is specifically designed for an SDI output, right? So we take the SDI output, we feed it into like a breaker or like a KVM. No, not KVM. Some kind of video switcher, and then that goes into the computer through OBS, which is all good. Like that works fine. But the other camera is just a DSLR, like an off-the-shelf DSLR that we're taking the video preview with like a micro HDMI, which is gross. But we're taking the preview with a micro HDMI and we're breaking that out into like an SDI converter, and then we're using that to get it into OBS. So the problem we're running into is the overhead camera. Great, perfectly fine. Oh, and we also have these wireless like mics. I don't think they're like Sennheiser or something, but they're like wireless, 2 units. One is the receiver, one is the opposite of a receiver. Transmitter, that's the word I was looking for. So the overhead camera works perfectly fine, no problems. The face-on camera, it's got about 400 milliseconds of delay on it. And I think that's because we're going through the preview. I have no idea how to like fix this. I have no idea what the solution to this would be. I've tried putting audio delay into the microphone in OBS itself. Only heard of something like an Elgato cam link for DSLR. I have a cam link. I don't think it would remedy the issue. I don't think the problem is the hardware converter. I think the problem is that we're taking the preview video. But I mean, I could try. Like I said, I have a cam link. It's my own personal equipment, which they're fine with me using. I just don't think that that's going to fix the problem. But I will give it a try. They're having me come in a little early when we do this so that I can test it out. But I don't know. They're assuring me that it's like, oh, it's fine. Like we've done this before. It just like, it bugs me. It bugs me that we've got so much delay. It's like almost half a second of delay there with the audio. And the other thing is apparently OBS virtual camera is just the camera. It's not actually the audio from OBS. So I have to install a plugin called like virtual audio cable or something like that. I got to experiment with that a little bit. But yeah, that's a big part of why I was stressed yesterday. And the other part was because I had spent like a ton of time making food, and then I dropped the food, and I couldn't eat any of the food. So that's also why I was upset. And that's why I had a shawarma wrap. Like I made the food, and then I dropped the food, and I was like so angry, and I was so hungry. I was like, fuck it, and I went and bought food. I was so angry. I was so upset with myself. Because I washed dishes specifically for that food. Lamau, you laughing at me? You laughing at me? I'm a klutz. How dare you? It's a condition. But I had washed dishes to make this food, and I spent like half an hour making the food, and I was like so excited. It was my shawarma bowl. I was like so excited to eat it because, like I say, it hits every time. And then I'm walking to my room, and it slips out of my hand, and it just fucking crashes on the floor. My chicken goes everywhere. You're laughing? I dropped my chicken shawarma bowl, and you're laughing? It's a good thing I haven't done that at work. I tell you what. I have to stop doing that. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's never been funny. It's never gonna be funny. Okay, I can already tell. Oh god, this cleanup is gonna be so... How bad is it? I think it's really just these next few frames, and then everything else is like pre-cleaned up to a good degree. Yeah. DBZ guy reference. That's so funny. First thing I spilled is a soda we have around Christmas called Jules directly on my keyboard. Dude. I spilled an entire, like, probably 750 milliliter bottle of Coke into my laptop. Directly into my laptop. In class. I was in class when this happened. Like, in school, in class. The stickiest substance known to man. I spilled an entire bottle of Coca-Cola into my gaming laptop during a lecture. I have no idea how I, A, didn't get in, like, super major trouble, B, how I cleaned it up. I legitimately don't even remember that. How the fuck did you manage to do that? I told you, I have a condition. I'm a klutz. And also, that laptop, you know, it runs like shit, but it's not because of the soda. That soda did nothing to that laptop. Crazy. Like, as much shit as I give my laptop for, like, not being a good, not being a performant laptop anymore, that is an insane thing for it to have survived. And this was, like, real early in my PC building knowledge journey. So, like, it's not like I opened it up and cleaned it out properly. I don't remember what I did to, like, save it, but, like, yeah. Crazy stuff. That's also, oh my god, I'm now just remembering, this is, like, a long time ago. This is, like, 20 years ago. No, not 20 years ago, but pre-buff from the factory. That's funny. My mom had, like, a work-issued MacBook that I spilled a cup of milk into. This is just like a thing I do, I guess. I completely forgot about that. And that also worked fine. Like, maybe we're just being lied to. Maybe electronics are, like, just okay with liquids, with fluids. Maybe we're just being lied to. So that they can sell us waterproof items? This is a joke, by the way. Do not take this as advice. I am not liable for anyone dropping their phone in a toilet based off of a joke. How did we get on this conversation? What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I dropped my chicken. And I was really angry and upset. And sad. And upset. But you know what? It worked out. I got a beef shawarma wrap from a place nearby. Really wanted to support that place because, if I'm being honest, I don't think it's going to be around for much longer. It does not seem to be popping, like, at all. Which kind of sucks because, like, all the staff seem really nice and friendly. And I think it's like a passion project for the owner. Yeah. So I try to enjoy it as much as I can, because it legitimately is really good food. Audio interference keeps fucking with me, and support hasn't answered me in a week. Audio interference for what? What's going on? Interface? Audio interface? I still don't... What? I don't understand. What audio interface? Okay, we listen to Kirby music too much. I've been thinking about this game a lot lately, Fez. So let's listen to the soundtrack. Has anyone here played Fez? Fez is dope. My headphone and my XLR is connected to it, keeps shutting off. No sound has been playing for like a minute. I see what you're saying. That sucks. Good luck figuring that out. Is it like a loose connection? Do you maybe have to like resolder some stuff? Started from a Windows update for some reason? Oh, okay. So you're just gonna have to wait until they patch it out. Until they fix it. Fix their problem. I feel like I was having a thing with Windows earlier, but I can't remember what that thing was. I do have to update my laptop, though. But, you know what? Playing around with the camera equipment and stuff at work has really got me thinking about my own setup, like how I can improve it, which is really cool. I certainly need a camera upgrade. That's a biggie. I still don't love my microphone. I know everyone I talk to is like, "Oh, your microphone's fine." I think maybe if I like fix the setup of my room, that'll be a little bit better. Like if I flip the desk around, put some soundproofing up on the wall, have the microphone not facing the air conditioning unit. Maybe that'll fix things. But I still don't love the Blue Yeti. I'm like very disappointed with it. And it's micro or mini USB. Like, no thank you. I would rather a more standard audio input. Like I would take XLR. That's fine for me. Because I'm probably gonna have to like buy an amp anyways. Or a preamp, or I don't know. I don't know anything about audio equipment. Mini USB is at least better than micro USB, dogshit port. I just dislike them both. I think... When did the Blue Yeti come out? Blue Yeti release date. 2009. When did USB-C hit the market? $2014. Okay, so that, to be fair, it does predate USB-C. But fuck that. I still want USB-C on it. At least. Man, I'm still kind of hungry, but I really do not have a lot of calories left for the day, so I gotta kind of rough it out, tough it out. I'll make a shawarma bowl later. More chicken. Can't get enough chicken. chicken's like it's crazy how much I kind of like rely on chicken now. Like if I don't have chicken in my day, I'm basically not hitting my protein for the day. It's kind of crazy. And like when I go on more aggressive, when I do more aggressive calorie counting, like I'm really gonna have to be like chicken every meal, no exceptions. Hello, Lamone. Welcome, welcome. Because like right now I'm at 2,600 calories a day. I try to like come in at around like 24 if I can help it. But I honestly might even jump down to like 22 or 2,000 at some point. Because I'm getting to the point where like weight loss is really not as steady as it used to be. So I might want to do something aggressive, and then that way we can lead pretty well into the cheat day stream idea that I had, which again, like I have like a couple daydreams that I like cycle between. That's one of them that like I always think about is just like going into Toronto for a day and just like you guys giving me food suggestions and I just go and eat it. Oh my god, could you fucking imagine? That would be so much fun. Oh my god. On the topic of audio equipment, Rode just released an update for the Rodecaster Duo 2 Pro, which allows for extra virtual audio channels. Now I kind of want to get that. I don't know what that means, but that's cool. Extra virtual audio channels. Like you mean besides left and right? I don't know too much about audio, like I've said. And Majwit, you might like this. But on this like cheat day stream idea, it would involve me. School has a bad shortage of teachers. That's unfortunate. That would, in order to facilitate that, I would probably like wake up at like 6 a.m. and start the stream by working out before I head into Toronto. So like you could be, well, I don't know. What is 6 a.m. your time? You guys are 6 hours ahead, right? So that would be like noon. That'd be 12 o'clock. No, I don't. I think you're more than 6 hours ahead, aren't you? That means you can separate Discord, games, music, and others on different sliders. That's pretty cool. You're 6 hours. I downloaded a plugin for OBS. I downloaded a plugin for OBS that lets me do specific audio capture. So like this lets me pick like the specific software that I want doing it. If I pick like Chrome, obviously it's going to take from every Chrome tab because that's just how Chrome works. But OBS lets you do that with a plugin, which is cool. Yeah, so the idea for that stream, you'll be able to watch then. Yeah, the idea for the cheat day stream would be like wake up super early, start streaming, do my workout, but like do a good one, you know? Like sometimes I phone it in, I'll be real. Sometimes I phone it in. This would be a good one, like a 2 or 3 hour workout. Right? So that takes me to like 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. Then I hop in the car at LAX with my dream in my cardigan. No, I hop in the car and we drive over to Toronto. Right? So that's about a 2.5 hour trip there. And then when we get in, we just like immediately start hitting restaurants. and we basically don't stop. We basically don't stop until we either hit like the donation limit or the calorie limit that I set for myself, like the hard calorie limit. Oh my god, I can't stop thinking about it. It's such a fun idea. I just want to do nothing but eat all day. But before we do that, I did want, like, this is like a special cheat day idea that I had. I did have an idea for just like a normal cheat day, like a once a month cheat day, where like I just sit on the day before, I just sit down with you guys and I'm like, okay, what should my food for the next day be? Like, what should I make? What should I buy? What should I order? What are we doing? And then the next day, I'm basically streaming the whole day, and like that's a part of the challenge where I have to eat the whole list of stuff that we come up with. I think about food so much. Like, insane. It's insane to me that a 2-hour one-way ride is a short ride. Yes. Welcome to the American mindset. The thing is, like, I've actually, I think I've talked to my cousin and been like, hey, would you want to like produce this? And he was like, sure. So in that case, like in the car ride, he could like read out chat to me and then I could like respond. So like that way it's like the safest possible way of interacting with you guys. If we were to do like a train or a bus or something, like we would essentially not be able to stream that because like it's a public thing, you know? And it also wouldn't be any faster. We don't have high-speed trains, which sucks. It'd be sick. Like, to be able to go to Montreal in, like, 2 hours. Oh my gosh. There's, like, 5 cities within 2 hours of Stockholm. I mean, it's not like there's nothing in between here and Toronto. It's not like it's just empty open fields. It's just mostly empty open fields. And I guess city isn't the correct, you know, like, there's a lot of small towns between here and Toronto. But it's all good, you know, you just put on a podcast and like you're good for that 2 hours. The worst part is the traffic when you get into Toronto, like especially if you're coming in on the 401 and you're going by the Pearson Airport. Holy shit. Like you got to be ready for, you're just sitting there for like 40 minutes to go like 4 kilometers. Am I missing anything up here? No, okay. Okay. How's school going, Majwit? Let's have a nice casual combo. How goes it? Were you, Majwit, were you in here when, was it Limone? Based in Stockholm, not being any more specific than that? That's fine, I'm not pressing you on that. Were you in when, Limone, was it you talking about wanting to develop an app. You had economics test today. How do you think you did? How did that go? I think it was Lamone. I think Lamone was in here a couple days ago and was asking about how to develop an app. And I was like, yeah, it was you? Okay. Well, Majwit's the guy to talk to because Majwit's a computer scientist. Well, in school for computer science. Which I guess is that, would you call someone who has graduated computer science a computer scientist? What is the definition? Wanted to create... Oh, okay, you were here. You were here. Do you have any advice for them? Because I had nothing. I was just like, I haven't done any programming since I was in high school. I don't know what the IDEs are. I don't know what IDEs the kids are using these days, you know? I don't know what the hip language is. Oh, I gotta fix that. Oh, well, imagine as I'm pacing the pew in a church corridor. It would be called High School Engineer. High School Engineer. I think you might have translated wrong. I don't know. Unless, like, are you going to school to be a teacher? In which case, that would be correct. Also, do you speak English, or are you translated to high school? No? So you're translating the text? What? Wait. Okay. Wait. Hold the phone. You don't... How do you get my... You speak English? Oh, okay. Natively. I see. You threw me for a loop there because I was like, delay? I see. No. Okay. We're good. Holy shit. I was like, how the hell are you getting the text from my dialogue? Like, how are you translating it that quickly? That's crazy. Anyways. Your college is called high school? Like higher education? Because high school has a very different connotation here. High school is what we call the school that you send like 13 to 17-year-olds. I guess 12 to 18-year-olds. Because age. It's 9th grade to 12th grade. Which I guess is also not very helpful to you. Shoot. This is difficult. It's oh my god. I was going to say pre-post-secondary, but that also might not make any sense. So the name for your college which is directly translated to high school, but I have a feeling, and this could just be like ignorant higher education. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, so when you say high school, to me, a North Americaner, high school means the school that you go to before college. So that it's a little confusing, but I'm glad we figured that out. So you would be a higher education engineer. Oh, you're going to be an engineer? I didn't realize that you're going to... Special needs class and autistic. That's cool. In Canada, I believe, I don't know, I'd have to talk to my brother about specifics for this, but in Canada, engineer is a protected term. So you can't just call yourself an engineer without the qualifications. Like, you need to pass a certain set of requirements and tests in order to call yourself an engineer. So, like, I don't think I could apply for, like, audio engineer. Like, I wouldn't be like, regardless of my qualifications. Because, and, like, when a job in Canada is listed as engineer, it is specifically for someone who has that certification. Your high school is called Gymnasi, age 15 to 18 for us. That's fun. I like that. Gymnasi. Except ours starts a little earlier than that. Ours starts a little... Oh, wait. No, I'm stupid. You're right. You're right. I'm stupid. I don't know why I said 12. That's wrong. Gymnasi. So do you have a gymnasium at your gymnasi? Would you still call it a gymnasium? What does gymnasi mean? Like in a Latin. Gymnasium etymology comes from the... Okay, well, here's an interesting line of reasoning. Gymnasium, origin Greek, gymnos, gymnos, naked. Gymnasian, exercise naked. That's crazy. Gymnasium. I don't know how to pronounce that. That's insane. The word for gymnasium comes from the word naked. What? So when you say next time someone tells you that they're going to the gym, you'll know what they really mean. That's insane. That's crazy. How does that make you feel, Majbit? Now that we've uncovered that mystery, how does that make you feel? Gymnasium stream? No. When I was talking about waking up early and doing a gym stream, I was talking about working out. I was talking about the old Greek definition of the word gymnasium. I know it's a very common misunderstanding. I know it's a very common mistake. You don't know? Okay. Well, we'll wait until more people are in and we can poll it. We can ask what people think. Young man, there's no need to feel down. That's crazy. I wonder if there's any other like stuff like that we just like don't even realize has absurd origins. So I guess we're all going to the gym wrong, it seems. Like, it's literally in the name. You should be doing it naked. Oh my god. Insane. Like, knowing that, why is that the word we went with? I guess maybe they didn't know it. Lots of protein. Is there any even weirder that's the word you use for high school? Yeah, that is weird. The fuck? But you also didn't answer my question. What do you call the gymnasium at your school? Like, what do you call that? If the school is called gymnasi, you just call the gymnasium something else? Idrotsal. There's an item at IKEA called Idrotsal. Here, I'm just making sure it doesn't have my address on it. How does that make you feel? That this is what an Idrotsal is, according to IKEA. Super weird. Yeah, Limon agrees. Limon. Good to have a third opinion. So funny. We got to start like a spreadsheet. I need to start a spreadsheet of like things I'm excited for. Because I can never remember what I'm excited for, and I can never remember when it's coming out. So, like, Dragon Ball, I think is October 11 is when the show and the game come out. So that I'm excited for that. And then November, I want to say like 7th for Mario and Luigi Brothership. So I got that. Is there anything else? What else am I excited for? What else can I be excited? I guess One Piece. I'm excited for One Piece live action season 2. Oh, Don to Don. When does that come out? October 3rd. Oh, that's so close. Dan to Dan comes out October 3rd. Dan to Dan is peak. I haven't read it, but it's being done by Studio Saru, Science Saru, who did Scott Pilgrim anime. So that's why I'm excited for it. But it also looks really good. Also, welcome, Julie. Am I pronouncing it wrong? Tell me, is it Dan to Dan or Dawn to Dawn? Dawn to Dawn. I don't want to do a Naruto situation, you know what I mean? Ugh. Ugh. I can't believe it. It made me so fucking mad because he says it right multiple times throughout the episode. And it's like, no, you had it right. Why did you brush it off as if you didn't? Crazy. Crazy, crazy shit. What is this fucking... Is he doing it on purpose? To piss specifically me off? Because it's working. It's working, oh boy. Haven't read the manga, but saw the first 3 episodes in cinema. Oh shit, that's sick. Also, it's the lower pitch. Don to Don. Yes. Idrut Sal is a compound with the word Idrut, Hall, and Sal. Idrut means like PE, and Sal means hall, like school hall. Okay, that's cool. So when I looked up Idris Shal, it was just like a different thing entirely. Yeah, I'm excited for Dan to Dan. Sorry, Don to Don. I'm excited for Dragon Ball Daima and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I'm excited for Mario and Luigi Brothership. I'm excited for One Piece live action season 2. I'm excited for what else? What else is there to be excited for? This is why I need a list. I need to know. Still haven't watched the Naruto episode, but I do remember how Dan pronounces Gonta as Ganta. I mean, I don't mind Ganta as much as Naruto. Gun Gale Alternative Season 2. Is this a series that you've talked about before? It sounds vaguely familiar. Witch Hat Atelier on your anime list? Okay, fuck it. Hold on. We're doing this right now. Fuck it, we're doing it live. Things I'm excited for. All right, here we go. Games, movies, cartoons, no, shows, Western, anime. All right, games. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Release. Can someone confirm this for me? October 11th? Is that true? I think it's October 11th. Does someone want to confirm this for me? Mario and Luigi. Make a tier list. That's a great idea. Mario and Luigi Brothership. Release. Someone confirm for this. November 7th, I want to say. It's either 7th or 17th or something else. Luigi. Yeah, I'll always say it like that. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Release date. October 11th. Fuck yes. Dude, hell yeah. I can't do names and faces, but I'm pretty good with dates sometimes. Mario and Luigi Brothership release date. November 7th. Booyah, motherfucker. Oh my god, I'm so fucking brain diseased. Okay, movies. Are there any movies I'm excited for? I can't picture. Shows, Western, One Piece live action, season 2. Sometime in 2025, I believe. Sword Art Online spinoff? I missed that, sorry. Make a YouTube gameplay CD pass for Xbox and PlayStation, and it will give you pass to all games available. I mean, that would be sweet. Not the Minecraft movie? Oh. Minecraft movie. Ironically, until more comes out. When does the Minecraft movie come out? When's the Minecraft movie release date? April 4th, 2025. Release April 4, 2025. Not the silly, it's a Minecraft movie. I didn't put the. Oh, are you saying them to them? A Minecraft movie? Yeah, I'll just take this out. Guys, what we have seen so far from the Minecraft movie, you know I don't love it. I'm putting it on here as ironically, maybe even. Oh, this is a movie. Hold on. I'm stupid. Anime! Dan to Dan. Don to Don. When is it release date? I think it's November. No. Shoot, I can't remember. Release. I want to say November. No, I want to say October 3rd. Dan release date. October 3rd. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. What is wrong with me? Is there any other anime? 13 days? That's crazy. Is there any other anime that I'm excited for? Thinking, brain thinking. I don't know. We'll revisit this. But cool. All right, we've got a list started. We've got a list here. That's exciting. Blue Lock Season 2. I don't like sports anime. I've never... Well, okay, that's not fair. I've never watched a sports anime, but I don't have, like, any interest. I don't count Baki as a sports anime because it doesn't make any sense. It's too fucking bizarre to count. Good morning, USA. I got a feeling that it's gonna be a wonderful day. Damn. Are you disappointed that I don't like sports anime? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, I just don't like sports in general. I'm just not a sports guy. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? I never watched any of that. I'm not a fantasy. You know I'm not fantasy. Freeren and Dungeon Meshi are the exceptions. I am not a fantasy enjoyer. No, just that you don't like Blue Lock in particular. I don't like sports anime either. Blue Lock is an exception? Interesting. Okay, I'll look into it. Because it's available on our Netflix here, so I could maybe, like, check it out there. I think it's on Netflix. Bare bare bude ave, bare bare bude ya. All right, we're coming up to the end of this Fez playlist. Does anyone have any game soundtracks that we should take a listen to? I'm open to suggestions as long as it won't get me in trouble. My favorite Enya song, definitely totally Enya. I think about that moment all the time. And the old 45s moment as well. You think romance is getting old? Bare bare boobe ya. Bare bare bude ave. It is one of my vocal tics is to just go like that. I do honestly a lot of my vocal tics I do get from Game Grumps, which is kind of funny. Like the like I get that from them. I missed a yay. It's okay. I knew what you meant. I got the bit. I don't get every bit, but I got this bit. Return to Innocence. I do that all the time. And, you know, also they're like the, Craig Penderson. Who's Craig Penderson? Is this music? Is this music I would be allowed to play? Oh, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I thought you were giving me an artist in the game goes. Yeah, I discovered that after I searched it up. Okay, does anyone have music? We're running out of time. We're running out of time. I need music. I need music suggestions. Oh no. Can you feel the sunshine? Panic? I am panicking. Unless Panic is also the name of a game. Na, 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 na. What is this? Oops. Who is this colorful cast of vaguely Danganronpa-esque characters? Like, that's straight up just Chihiro. Caravan Palace's stuff is good. I've never heard of them before, but I'll check them out. Resident Bucket Girl in the Death Game? I feel like I'm missing some context here, but that's okay. That's okay. It's a little square for my taste. Like, I'd listen to this on my own, but I think for the stream it's a little grating. Like, if the lead synth was slightly less harsh, it would be fine. But I think the lead synth is a little too chip in this tune. Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. I'll do the next track, and if it's got a similar, like, there's parts of this that are really good. If I do the next track and it's got a similar vibe, then I'll do Mario Wonder. Yeah, I wasn't lying when I said it's mid. I still love it though. Like, this is already a better start. It's a little quiet, don't you think? I say that and then I turn it up and it fucking blares in your ear. I don't love it. I'm gonna be honest. I don't love it. All right, let's do Mario Wonder OST. Thank you for the suggestion, though, Julie. Always appreciate you. Did Game Grumps finish it? I can't remember. I think they did. Do you guys think they're going to play Brothership? I really, really hope they do. I want them to enjoy... No, you know what? I want them to go back and play some of the original ones. Like, I want them to emulate the original Superstar Saga. Or no, that's fucking... I'm stupid. Oh, no, that was... Dude, I'm so stupid. Because what's the Kirby game called? Superstar Ultra. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. 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 Yeah, they beat Wonder? Okay. No, if they go back and play Superstar Saga, like on an emulator, peak content. I would watch every episode 100 times. Like, not even joking. I fucking love Mario and Luigi so much. But I wouldn't be shocked if they maybe like got seeded an early copy of the game, or like they'll get seeded an early copy of the game, and so they'll have the series out for day one. That could also like line up with Danganronpa chapters potentially. So who knows? I think that would be really cool. But they should definitely play Superstar Saga. For me specifically. Especially because like they love the Mario RPGs. They love the Paper Mario. They love, you know, the original Mario RPG. Why not play my favorite of the Mario RPGs? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, they gotta complete the Mario RPG Triforce. Although, I guess for their specific type of content, I don't know if it necessarily would be a great fit. Just being real, like a lot of random battle encounters. I feel like it's the new Zelda or the... Oh, I forgot about new Zelda! Thank you for reminding me. The leg of Zelda. What's it called? Tears of Wisdom? Age of Wisdom? What is it? Echoes of Wisdom. Oh my god. I'm gonna go take a Wisdom, you know what I mean? September 26th. That's real close. I need to get a new controller if we're going to play that on stream over on twitch.tv/AaronGSme. Echoes of something? Yeah, that's about where I was at. Shit, yeah. I should go get a controller so we can play this on stream. Let's do this in order. There we go. Is that something you guys would want to see? Echoes of Wisdom. Hey, CFAB, welcome, welcome. Zelda Echo Tears of the Wild Wisdom. How you doing, CFAB? You back from football practice? Yes. Very cool. We're just working on cleanup We're listening to Mario Wonder soundtrack. What are we doing on the list? What's the list? It's stuff I'm excited for. Here, I'll pull it up again so you can take a good look at it. Football, or rugby football? I assume American football, so rugby football. Okay, while you take a look at the list. Whoops. While you take a look at the list, I'll be right back. I'm back, and I have a freshly chilled Coca-Cola Zero Oreo flavored. So we're gonna partake. I have already tried one of these. I like it somewhat. Oh my god, that's wild! Surely this is healthy? Oh, you know it, brother. That's crazy. It just smells like Oreo. Freshly chilled can of it. Yes. Oh my god. It's still kind of like messing with my head. That's so bizarre. That's so weird. How did they do that? How did they pull it off? Anyways. Actually, did you know that termites are actually very healthy? They're very good for you. I forgot to switch screens. Sorry, you were just looking at my big, dumb, stupid face for that long. Lots of protein. Lots of protein. What's the goal today? Hopefully finish it. We really don't have much aside from the background to do. Creative-wise. So if I can get it done in like a reasonable amount of time, we might even be able to do some fucking gaming tonight over on twitch.tv/AaronGSB. Fatality. Fatality. Do. I wonder. Oh my god, I wonder how this soda would be in a float. Oh my god, I have to try that now. I don't have ice cream, but when I do, I have to try that. A cookies and cream float. Oh! It's probably going to be disgusting, but I want to try it. Like, more than anything. Da do do da do da. Da do 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 do. Da do do do. Da do do. Termites. Do, do, do. This freaking smooth McGroove ass beat. Oh, the smear. I forgot there's a smear coming up. Da, do, 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 da, da, da. Yo, none of you answered. None of y'all answered if you would watch me play Echoes of Wisdom. I want to play it. And I want to write the game off on my taxes. Because that's how it works. I'm buying it for business. Can already imagine him holding up his cat for the camera. That's so funny. I miss him. Is he still around? Is he still doing shit? His last video was 8 months ago. His last short was... When was March? Will you play it before 6 p.m. then? Probably no. 6 p.m. your time or my time? Also, the day is relative, you know? Like, am I playing it before 6 p.m. tomorrow? Yes. Oh, yeah. Never mind. I'm stupid. You were asking specifically about Echoes of Wisdom. We'll see. It depends. It might be like a weekend thing that you'll be able to catch it, but likely not during the week before 6 p.m. Just based off of like getting work done. I don't know. Maybe it's a thing where I do like day on, day off animating. So like Monday, Wednesday, Friday could be like gaming days, and every other day could be like animating focus days. What game? Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. It's the new Zelda that's going to be coming out in like a week. I really want to play it. Because it's a puzzle game. I love puzzle game. Until I can't figure them out, and then I hate puzzle game. Bum, 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 bum. Excuse me. Ba, 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 ba. Don't have the patience for 2D Zeldas. I should read the text, but I don't, and I get mad when I don't read it. That's fair. That's the Aaron argument. A-R-I-N, Aaron. Yum, 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 yum. Oreos. I wonder... Oh, God. I wonder what it would taste like if you poured milk into it. Someone must have been trying. Someone must have tried that. Would this be behind her hair or in front of her hair? I'm going to say in front of her hair just to let it be clearer to the viewer. Lazy joke. Lazy bit. Just another manic Monday. Lazy Town? It's a piece of cake to bake a pretty cake. If the way's hazy. You know you can't be lazy. Okay, there's the smear. Looks amazing. Oops. You know what might be fun to incorporate into that cheat day stream idea? I know I talk about it a lot, but like I said, I think about it like all the time, so I'm constantly thinking of like new angles to it. I've talked with my brother about how like one day when I'm like closer to my goal weight, we should 100% like go and work out, and then right after spend like 6 hours at an all-you-can-eat sushi place and just like absolutely clear house. Like we're not leaving until they kick us out. Absolutely get our money's worth doing that. So that could probably be part of it. Oh my god, we're so close. We're so close to finishing Kimiko. That's a protein. Yeah. Kimiko. You got a wonder seed. The smear is going down in the Aaron G is me Nomicon. Thank you. I'm glad you like this one, but you didn't say anything about the last smear we put in, which was Kibo's eyes in the last animation. So I'll take it that you don't like that one. That's how I'm going to interpret it. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. You didn't see that one? You didn't see the Kibo one? Or you didn't see the smear? Because if you haven't watched the Kibo animation, fucking... What are you doing? Was there a smear? Yeah, when his eyes dart back and forth, technically the eye gets bigger, and that's technically a smear. Here, I'll pull it up. Trash lazy? What the fuck does that mean? Please don't crash. 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 There we go.
That was going to.
So his eyes smear.
Beep beep. That was going to.
Lazy smear? It still counts. Smear's a smear's a smear. But we have a better smear. I will give you that. This is a better smear.
This long.
On termites. Lots of protein.
Because it makes it look really fluid, too.
Yeah, I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and termites.
Hey, how have you survived this long?
On termites. Lots of protein.
Oh my goodness, we're getting there. Should we clean up Kokichi first, or should we fill Himiko in first? Clean or fill? Clean or fill? Clean or fill? A cleaner fill. Vote for a cleaner fill today. Both? I can't do both. I'm not two people. I am but one man. Maybe if you hired me. I told you, Majwit, I told you he was gonna say it. Get it? I like it. E-Y-E. I think you mean E-W-E. That's an all-timer. That's one of my favorite Game Room quotes. That's an all-timer. I give my recommendation to CFAB. Well, you need to come with 3 references, okay? That's how it works around it. Around these parts, you need 3 references. Are you guys smart? Spell it then. Hello, Magyar. Welcome, welcome. I don't recognize ya. Oh. You have... Oh, also hi after forever, peoples. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you coming by. Spell it then IT. Ha ha ha. Da 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 dun dun da. Bum bum. You helped find the Baki song? Wait, what? Has the Baki song been found? If you forgot who I am. Let me pull up the comments to that video. I didn't know the song had been found. Wait, what? You're Magyar, unless you're like going under a different tag, you're not in the comments here. Didn't you post a community post about finding the song? No? We haven't found the song yet. What the hell? Are you guys like Mandela affecting me? Did you maybe comment on the TikTok? No, I didn't post it on TikTok. Oh no, I did post it on TikTok. We're having trouble no comments on TikTok. What is happening here? Am I being gaslit? What the fuck? Baz, have you ever applied for a job? They're asking you for a reference to apply for a job for me. I was making a joke about how they should get references. They're asking you to be one of their references. Currently streaming over on twitch.tv. Will not be streaming tonight. Will not be streaming tonight. The thing I found was the frame from Dragon Ball. I finally found that. Not feeling it. Yeah, no, I don't have any. I didn't post anything about. Gave 3 references, me, myself, and Irene. You helped find the Baki song? Like, were you in the chat? I don't remember that, but I appreciate your contributions. Like, you were in the chat that day? Magyar. That is starting to sound a little familiar. Fuck, dude. YouTube's failing me. Like, I click on you and channel activity and it doesn't give me anything. It just says today. Mixed Dragon Ball with Baki. I see. That's my alt. I just unlocked you. What the fuck, dude? Oh? I'm so lost. I'm so lost. Y'all are preying on my fucking. Y'all are preying on my fucking neurodivergence. That's unfair. Okay, what did we decide? Are we doing Kimiko or are we doing Kokichi? Oh my god, cleaning up Kokichi's gonna be so annoying. Whoever's preying on my downfall, please stop, you won. What if we did a poll on it? Fuck it, I'm just doing Himiko. I'm just doing Himiko. Lazy streamer over here? Yeah, you know it. You know it. You know.
Yeah, I can't make rice balls. I can't.
Oops.
Yeah, I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and termites.
Hey, how have you survived this long?
On termites. Lots of protein.
Perfect. That's great. That's great. This kind of reminds me of something, but I can't remember what it is. Oh, Mario Wonder. That was a stupid bit. No, it did remind me of something, but I couldn't remember what it was. Shouldn't filling be relatively quick? Oh, excuse me. Be quick, relatively speaking. Yeah. Yeah. Especially because it's, I think, only like one material I have to fill with. When I'm 64. I should do paint behind. Oh, I have two colors. Oops, not a new material. I need rice. Have I ever shown you guys the Game Grumps clip that I've been like wanting to animate for a long time, like 3 years? Here, hold on. Let me pull it up. Here, I don't think I've ever shown, or no, I might have, but I don't think I've shown this to you guys. What is it? Here, this clip.
The more you
Still
have,
5-4.
the more you have of it, the less you see. What is it?
The more you have of it, the less you say. Rice.
Because you know I'm hungry for rice.
It's just there's always so much more than you think. Spaghetti would have also been acceptable.
The more you have it, the less you see.
Time?
No. You see time.
Yeah. You don't?
When you have more time, you see more.
Yeah, exactly.
You dope.
10
10 seconds.
say it again.
The more you have of it, the less you see.
Life?
No.
Oh.
Fucking 2 seconds.
Fucking fuck you. What is it?
It's darkness.
Oh.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Okay.
The more you have of it, the less you see. Non-seeing.
Blindness.
So good. I pictured it as not Family Feud, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire type thing. So it's like Aaron and Dan. Aaron's asking the question. That was hilarious. Yeah, I love that one. I love that one so much. And that, like, the reason I've been holding off on doing that is because I wanted to wait until I had new Game Grumps models for it, and that's why I haven't touched it in however many years. When did I make this? That's been on my hard drive since like 2021. 2023, sorry. April of 2023. I like the way Dan says fucking fuck you, and I like the way that Dan says blindness, and I like the way Dan says spaghetti also would have been acceptable. There's just, it's such a great, like, dense moment. It's real good. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Blindness. I like the way he says rice and Aaron's reactions. Yeah, that's like that's my favorite genre of Game Grumps moment, which is like Dan says something really clever and then Aaron loses his fucking mind. There was one in like the most recent laughter compilation where Dan is like, you're sweet enough, and it's like so quick and so clever that it just like really takes Aaron off guard. It's so good. I don't remember this track. The Spike Dance Party theme. I don't remember what that would have been for. What's it been for? About 10 pounds? I don't know. This is a stupid joke. I should just stop. I should just end stream. Oh, that's wrong. That was the wrong material. In the level, angry spikes and sinking pipes, if I recall correctly. Wait, how the fuck did I miss this cleanup? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the what? Like a motherfucking chainsaw. What? Really enjoyed Wheel of Fortune and Mario Kart 64 with Jacob Anderson. Yeah, those are really funny episodes too. He says something. They're like asking Jacob for like Britishisms, right? They're asking him for like Englishisms, and he says "fuck off" is one of them. And Aaron and Dan are like so confused. They're like, "Oh, like what? What does fuck off mean?" And it's like, maybe it's just like a Canadian thing, but I've always been around people saying "fuck off." Like that's a common phrase here. So I don't know. Like it was kind of like mind blowing to me that it was mind blowing to them. Like I don't know. Maybe the English side of my Canadian citizenship is really shown itself. But like fuck off is like such a common thing here. It's not really like of any note. Aaron has definitely used "fuck off." Yeah, I know. That's what. Like, I'm sure it's in their lexicon. I don't know. It kind of blew my mind when Dan was like, "Oh, we don't really use that," and then at the end of the episode, he's like, fuck on to our show," like kind of playing off of that. I don't understand how that phrase is an unusual thing. I know, that's what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Let me pull it up. Was it in the Mario Kart? Mario Kart 64, Jacob Anderson. Oh, was it not Mario Kart 64? You lied to me!
Jacob.
Oh, it was. Okay. They just didn't put it in the title. Okay, here it is.
Ah, fuck off. Jeez. I
Sorry.
cannot help. No, dude.
Sorry.
We're just
sorry.
like
Terribly sorry.
No one says that around here, so we're just like, oh, a new curse.
Fuck off.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Let's say fuck off more.
You've got to watch this video. It's beautiful. It's a
What? So it's just, yeah, like straight up. There's no getting around that.
Ah, fuck off. Jeez. I
Sorry.
cannot help. No, dude. Yeah.
Sorry.
We're just
sorry.
like
Terribly sorry.
No one says that around here, so we're just like, oh, a new curse.
fuck off.
Yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Oh, a new curse. No one says that around here. Fuck off. Yeah. Monkey on the car. That's what he's referencing. Fuck off. Like it is a very English phrasing of it, but like to not use that, like that's crazy. If Dan the Man were in here, we could ask if it's like maybe a Cali specific thing. But like neither Aaron and Dan are like, you know, they haven't lived in California their entire lives. Fuck off. Monkey on the car. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Dios mío. Missed between hair fill? Where did I miss it? Oh, I see. And also this. Thanks for the catch. I'm sure I've missed a lot. They're, like, easy to miss. How's life? Life is pretty sweet, you know? It's been 1 week since you looked at me, cocked your head to the side instead of angry. No, it's been interesting having a job that occupies, like, most of my time. I haven't had one of those in, like, a long, long time. So I'm still, like, kind of getting used to how little time I have to myself. But, you know, it's good to have income. It's good to have money coming in. It's good to have, like, a good portion of my hours taken care of. It's good to, like, catch up on my podcasts and shit when I have that, like, time. So, you know, like, pretty sweet deal overall. The only thing is, like, you know, it doesn't leave me a lot of time to do other stuff. Like, obviously, it's been really putting a toll on these animations and, like, other creative endeavors. So I would love if there were more hours in the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love to work for 8 hours and then come home and stream for 8 hours and, like, still have time to do other stuff. Hello, Kanich. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, this is just, like, I'd love to be able to pivot more towards, like, creative stuff in the future. But, you know, you gotta put in the work now. That's the justification I'm telling to myself.
Yeah, I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and termites.
Hey, how have you survived this long?
On termites. Lots of
Ryu. Wee wee. Okay, do I have to fill in her hair at any point? I think we're good. I'm not gonna lie, my dream is to go to Japan. I would also love to go to Japan. I am very new to having a desire to travel. I used to think I would always stay in the town I was born in, and lately I've been having more and more desire to go out and explore. So I don't have like a list of places I would like to go, but Japan is definitely on that list. But I'd love to see lots and lots. Cause I would walk 1,000 miles. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I would like to work in Japan, but not for a Japanese company. I like weekends. That's fair. What would like English teaching hours be? Like if you were an English teacher? Do you know what your hours would be in that kind of like situation? I assume they don't do school on the weekends, but I don't know. If I ever had a job where I could be mobile, I would definitely work in different countries. Yeah, that's also like a cool thing. I'd just be careful because like there's a lot of places that don't look too favorably on digital nomads. And so, you know, I'd want to be respectful for that kind of stuff. You wouldn't teach? What do you mean don't look too fondly? I mean, from what I've heard, there are some places that just like don't appreciate like a large influx of people who consider themselves to be digital nomads. Countries' views on digital. Countries that still don't have digital nomad visas. Austria, Australia, Belgium, Canada. I didn't even know that. I don't know if digital nomad is the right term for someone who just works from home. Well, I think from my knowledge, a digital nomad is someone who like does remote work but travels. That's what I thought it was, but I could be wrong. Digital nomad, a person who earns a living working online in various locations of their choosing rather than a fixed business location. Yeah, so I think it's like doing remote work while traveling. Maybe that's the legal term for it. I mean, it sounds like there's like documentation that you can get to be a digital nomad, but some places just don't like give that out, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I'd imagine if it's like a place that doesn't necessarily like tourists, then I would imagine that they'd have a similar view. But again, I don't know too much about the space, so. All I know is that, like, people who semi-know me and my interests are like, oh, you should look into being a digital nomad. So I was like, all right, maybe. But are you working for a specific company or just random gigs? I think it could be a mix of either. I think it's just any work that doesn't require you to be in a fixed location you can use as the means of being a digital nomad. You could probably... I don't know if you could also technically be a digital nomad if you're just, like, rich enough to live on your own. Like, without income. Weird that people would travel, judge you for digital work and traveling the world. I mean, I don't know if it's specifically that. It could just be like a bad rap thing. Like maybe a town would have like an influx of people. Like if it's like a well-known tourist destination, so people are like, oh, I'll do my digital nomad work there. But they get like a lot of them or something. I don't know. I'm not claiming to be an expert on tourism and global affairs. I'm just saying a thing that I think I might have heard once, maybe. But honestly, like I've thought more about living out of an RV than I have as like specifically digital nomading. Stop killing games. I've heard vaguely of it. What's the mission? Stop killing games. Government petition. Site is dedicated to real world action and the practices of publishers destroying video games that they have sold to customers. I mean, given what happened to fucking Concord, I'm not shocked that this has legs. It has 357,000 signatures as of right now, which is 35% of their goal. Do. Yeah, I'll look a little bit more into this, but I do like the mission. Needs 1 million. I'm sure it'll get there. How long has the campaign been running? What's it for? It's, to my brief glance, it's to stop 1.5 months. It's to stop publishers from scrapping games for probably like tax purposes. Oh no, it's... Oh, okay. It's about games losing support and being rendered unplayable. I see. It's a different thing from the fucking like tax incentive for killing a project. If no one plays the game, what can they do? Well, here's a good one. Surrender the servers to individuals so that they can play the game that they paid for. I mean, I think that's a good one. Guess who's back? Maddie. Welcome back. Yeah, if I've heard Linus Tech Tips talk about this every once in a while. Like, I think his solution's a pretty great one. If a game company no longer wants to service a game that they have published and sold, you know, there's a couple things that could happen. The game could be considered public domain. The servers could be surrendered to the public. You could allow people API access to set up their own servers. Like, there's lots of things aside from axing the game, and lots of things that literally wouldn't cost them any money. Boils down to publishers needing to have an end-of-life plan when developing the game. Absolutely. I don't disagree with that. I don't think it's unreasonable for people to be upset that a game that they paid for, under the assumption that they would be able to play it, is no longer playable. And we're not always as lucky, as funny as it is to say, people are not always as lucky as they are with the Concord situation, where they're being offered refunds because the game obviously is not going to be playable after like a week. Concord is so obvious that it would flop, though. I mean, I don't know. I don't think you can really make that a metric to follow. And if it was so obvious, why did it go to release? Like, that's the thing. It clearly wasn't obvious to some people who were in charge because it made it to release. So, it's a different thing when it's in production. As much as it sucks, like, it is still within their control. I disagree with that, but it's still, you know, you're not letting people purchase a product under the basis that it exists. Pirate Software has been critical, which has made me dislike him. I mean, I don't watch Pirate Software. The clips I've seen of him are cool. It's kind of shocking to me that he would be against that kind of protocol, but, you know, is what it is. Have to consider both perspectives. I mean, I personally don't see an argument on the game developer side. Like, I'm going to be real with you. I just don't. Like, here, I'll pose an example to you. Right now. Let's say Microsoft, in their infinite wisdom, money to maintain servers. Listen. Let me explain. Let's say Microsoft decides, in their infinite wisdom, hey, Mojang, you're not making us any money. We're axing the whole department. You know, we bought this game for like $4 billion or whatever, but you know what? Fuck it. We're done with you. Axing the department, no more development whatsoever on Minecraft. Does that mean Minecraft the next day is rendered unplayable? No. Even with their online component, do you want to know why it's still going to be played for days to come? One, big modding community encouraged by the developers, so people are going to create fixes for the game. They don't have to maintain it, but here's the other thing. They would have to maintain servers, which users can do on their own side, on their own end. User-maintained servers are 100% a thing right now, and they will 100% be a thing long after development for Minecraft ceases. Okay? So, in this situation, the example that they bring up is a game called The Crew, published by Ubisoft, which is unplayable due to it being an online-only game that requires the servers to be running. So, in the event that Ubisoft says, hey, we don't want to do this game anymore, why then block people from being able to set up their own servers, maintain their own servers to play a game that they paid for? I don't see an argument against that. Online versus offline games, but we're talking about online-only games. So then they shouldn't be selling the game? They should be free to play then. Are you actually asking laws? What laws? What do you mean? What laws would stop developers from allowing open source programming of their game? It had a single player offline mode, so that's even more malicious. Piracy and malicious software? That doesn't stop open source software from existing nowadays. You're watching me use an open source software. Yeah, people are always going to find workarounds. It's just a means of, do you want it to be first party, like authorized or not? I'm sure there are already workarounds for the crew. Like, I'm sure people have already set up their own servers and their own methods and ways to play the game that they paid for. If you buy a game and it won't support the servers and the game is X, it's still the game you bought. Yeah, but if you can't play the game at all, is that still the game you bought? What if I bought a game private servers do not and create open and welcoming backdoors to people's digital ID? If I set up this computer and set it as a Minecraft server, that's not giving away anyone's info unless I give it to them. They removed it from everybody's library. Yeah, that's insane. If the chance that it would get axed would happen, you knew that there was a chance it would happen and you paid the money despite the risk. You could say that about literally anything. You could say that about cars. Nowadays, cars are mostly handled through software, drive-by-wire and shit like that. You could very easily say, well, they're not supporting... There's a chance that this company could go under and my fucking brake firmware is going to stop working. So, sucks to suck that I made an investment to buy this car, but I guess I have to, suffer the whims of whatever regulations are in place. I think that's a little insane of an argument, to be honest. Yes, there's always obviously going to be a risk that a company goes under, which is why this petition is in place to put in these protections to say, hey, if a company is going under, they should have in their game assurances that the game will still function. A car that you buy should still function regardless of if the company exists or not. I feel like we're having different conversations here on development team. Someone with a private server can gain access to people's information and they don't have to follow any of the online privacy laws. Gaming companies are not open to just letting their games. I think we're having different conversations. If someone is gaining access to your private server, you have a security flaw anyways. It doesn't matter if it's a game server or not. You are on the internet now. Yeah, that's another good point. Yeah, to a certain point, there's only so much you can do. If someone goes to your house and plugs into your router, that, are you going to have laws set up specifically for how are you missing this? I don't know. Why is Gmod allowed to exist with private servers? Why is Minecraft allowed to exist with private servers? Any argument you can make about the crew, I feel like could be completely removed by the fact that you can make custom TF2 servers. I don't understand how this is an argument. And look, I'm not a software engineer, all right? Majwid is studying to become one, but, like, I don't have all the answers. To me, this just doesn't seem... It doesn't seem that difficult. Because Joe Random could have malicious intent? Okay, this is such a reductionist argument, but like, why should we let people buy hammers? You know, some people can cause violence with hammers. So, you know, we should just get rid of hammers. You know, someone could have malicious intent when they buy a hammer. Like, I don't see why that is a reason to stop people who bought a game from being able to play a game. They can't rewrite what a purchase is. Yeah, true. The question is why they don't. They don't because they can get away with it. I'm sure there's moneyed interest. You know, Ubisoft doesn't want people to keep playing their games that they've stopped supporting because they want people to buy the new games. So there is moneyed interest. I should have started doing Kokichi. But now I'm already in the lip sync. I might as well just finish this. They don't because it's better right now than the risk of being tied to the jerk that abuses their old product. Look, man. Consumer considered weaker than the seller, therefore the seller needs to follow regulation, and currently there are none to stop publishers from moving games that they have purchased. Yeah, that's a topic that I feel like Undevelopment Team isn't covering. The fact that the crew was taken out of people's libraries outside of the purchaser's control. I feel like you're very stuck on this abusing old products idea. Like, I'll go back to Half-Life, right? Or Quake, or, you know, Doom. If you want to fix the problem, yeah, like, you can still get copies of Doom. You can still get copies of Quake. You can still get copies of Gmod, right? And these games are open. They have public servers. I'm sure no official at id is working on Doom, and yet people can still make Doom mods. They can still make Doom servers. They can still play these games, right? That is a good way to approach this product. But if id was like, hey, since we're done playing with Doom, no one can play it, no one can use it, no one can run it, no one. That's ridiculous. Don't just create a new problem and say that solving that fixes the other issue. What is the new problem? You ask the question and there is an answer. It's not the best answer, but there it is. What is the question that you believe I am asking? Why does Game Company X no, just let random person use their game? Why does Game Company X not just let random person use their game without privacy laws? because they're not the government. They don't make laws. I think that's like a good place to start. The game company doesn't have control over laws and regulations, right? They have their own license agreement, but it's if they put something that's not enforceable in their license agreement, you can't enforce that. So what this petition is saying is that they want to change the law. They want to change it so that game publishers can't do that thing that you're saying. I feel like that's quite the jump. You're saying just because you want more rules and regulations in place, you want anarchy and chaos. I feel like that's a little strange. I am advocating what I want there to be rules in place that state that if a game company is developing a product to sell to market, there need to be mechanisms in place that when the company goes under or when the company decides to stop developing on this game, it gets triggered and allows for users to use software that they have purchased. You want them to ignore risks and let others be lawless. That's not a law. That's not a law. There's no lawlessness. It's just open source software. It is a thing that exists. You can make a Linux distro. You can make your own operating system if you would like. Open source software exists and has been a good thing. Undeniably, has been recognized as a good thing. Their caution is inconvenient to you. I feel like you are ascribing way too much care and consideration on the company's end. You think that they have your best interest in mind, when I'm telling you it is more likely that they are doing it as a means to drive you to purchase more things. I don't think companies are doing what they do out of some kind of like altruistic, we know what's best for the consumer thing. I think they do what they do for money. Not going to argue with that, Mike. That is fair. That's fair. Yeah, I absolutely could be just like completely... Seatbelts shouldn't be a thing because it's forcing companies to do things. Companies are not smart. If you agree on that, why are you trying to make them as such? I'm not. I'm saying take control away from companies. I'm saying have regulatory bodies in place. That is not companies.
Right.
On development team, let me pose something to you. Do you use what video editing software do you use? You're a filmmaker. What video editing software do you prefer to use? Are you posing that Axe games should become free? I mean, that would be cool. That was closer to the Linus Tech Tips argument where he said it could be public domain. But no, like if you purchased a game that becomes defunct, why should you no longer be able to play that game? Right? We're talking about purchases. take control away from the companies, then what anarchy? How are we supposed to support Cities of Heroes did to Homecoming server? They set up their own server after getting permission from NCSoft. Okay, first of all, it's not companies or nothing. That's insane. Second of all, how about we support what City of Heroes did with the Homecoming server? They set up their own server after getting permission from NCSoft. Right. So you are applauding a company doing the thing that we say should be happening, and yet you're saying that regulations that say that companies should do this are bad. That this could be done under these rules that Stop Killing Games is trying to propose. We're not at odds here. We're talking about the same thing. I feel like there's just a miscommunication. What I don't know what City of Heroes is. I don't know what NCSoft is. Can you explain the situation to me? Make it. I didn't say make it free. What is happening? Is this like a waffles and pancakes situation? They didn't just take it. They proved to the company that they had taken care of it. Okay. So what if that was an option for the crew? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what these regulations are proposing. But by saying that you want companies to be in charge of this, you are saying that just nothing is going to happen. There's not going to be NCSoft. Open source does not mean free. Open source does not mean free. There are open source softwares that you pay for. Open source just means that it is open for developers to develop for. Whether that is a free software like Blender or others. Aren't NVIDIA APIs and software is like literally open source? No, I'm not saying that. So is City of Heroes, I'm assuming, is like a group. They set up a server that they called Homecoming Server. And NCSoft is the creator of a game. Where's the new Discord? I haven't done that. Oh my god. Okay. Undevelopment team, you are now saying that you want to sign this petition. Like that's exactly what you just said. You want more regulations. Yes. That's what we want. This is regulation. This is asking for more regulations. You agree with this petition. What do you think this petition is? Petition has nothing to do with companies? No, it's government petition. It's asking the government to put regulations in for companies. What do you think a petition is going to do to a company? If there's no regulatory bodies, is this a bill? No! Look, I don't claim to know how European governance works. I don't see this as a bill. It's a petition. You can't regulate... Oh my god. Okay. Sure. Sure. Listen, let's just take everyone's IDs away then. You know, no developers at all. Because if you're saying that someone could do something malicious with a game... Companies taking... Alright, I'm just moving on. Do you, no, I'm moving on. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. You own Aaron. Yeah, you own me. You absolutely own me. Oh, I'm moving on. Majwit, was there an ulterior motive to bringing up the petition, or did you just want to talk about it? You can't sign it either way. Just wanted your opinion. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to sign it. I'm not e-European. I'm sure if they opened it up, they would get way more signatures, but obviously that would change the movement. Hey, Gab Files, welcome, welcome. How you doing today? The time? Oh, is it like midnight for you? Yeah. Thanks for dropping by, Majwit. $15 minutes to 1 a.m. shit? Oh, I read that as shift, but I said shit, but I thought you were saying like you start work at 1 a.m. Anyways, yeah, good night. Thank you for dropping by, Majwit. Anyway, City of Heroes was an MMO RPG based off of superheroes and villains. I played it a lot. It was marketed to South Korea, and when they lost interest, the game closed. Wow, that took way longer than I expected it to.
I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and termites.
Hey, how have you survived this long?
On termites. Lots of protein.
Awesome. It's really cool character creation systems and powers that some people tried to make a sequel to. No one captured the feel of the game yet. Okay, Kokichi cleanup time. We have to clean up after Kokichi, that messy bitch. Bum 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 ba-da-ba-dum. Also, sorry, I hope you know that this is all just me trying to distract you as much as possible. I mean, I have a feeling that a lot more of your feelings are in this argument than you're letting through, but it's okay. It's all good. You know, healthy disagreement is a good thing. Aaron is not conversing with you after you little broed him. Aw, dude, you underestimate how humble I can be. There is no low that I won't stoop to. I can be humbled till the day is done. Came back from eating buffalo chicken. Here's my controversial opinion. I don't like buffalo sauce. There, tear me a new one for that. Yeah, that settles it. You're not even from Buffalo. What do you care? You're not even in Buffalo. Stolen valor. It's your opinion. Really, I have no idea what I even said. Oh. Wait, so were you actually just arguing for no reason? Like that whole time? That's crazy. Thinking of a project so important I might live on forever if I knew it would cease to exist someday. Yeah, I mean, that's always the goal with creative projects. Good luck to you. I hope you work on that. Forgot what you said because the stream delayed. What did Aaron even do to you, bro? What? I didn't do anything to anyone. What are you talking about? Nah, it's chill, Dev. Don't back down. He still fucks with you heavy. Damn, CFAB, you can read me like a book.
I can't make rice balls. I can't even tell the difference between rice and...
Oh my god. Oh my god. I thought I was arguing against a genuine opinion here. Dude, you know you let Majwit leave thinking that you thought that. That's diabolical. I commend you. You know what, CFAB? You still are the king of distractions, but that's some crazy shit. That's some commitment. Then you stopped and I got sad? Well, I was gonna... Okay. I don't even remember what I was gonna say when I was like in that moment. It's all just kind of like left. But one of the things I was gonna say is you never answered the video editing software question. Man, that's crazy. Good on you. Good on you. I mean, to be fair to myself, I was still working that whole time, so I don't know if I would necessarily say it was a successful distraction, but it certainly was good content. I will give you that. Fuck that, I disagree and I'm proud of it. Won't back down. I wouldn't have pictured anything else, CFAB. I know the name's basically Project Flight Pointer, which the goal is I can't read. To get as much. Didn't expect you to be BSing the whole time. That was a big plot twist for me. Yeah, this is blowing my mind. This is crazy. Which the goal is to get as much papers on the walls of houses, and attention, Flight Pointer is a fictional bus enterprise and a person who notices. Like people who are actually wanting to make an enterprise. Man, what a twist, dude. What a twist. Delicious. That's crazy. And I was gonna like clip that and send it to my brother and be like, hey, what are your thoughts on this this discourse? I've used Adobe for a while, but I've started using DaVinci Resolve. Dude, same. I like DaVinci. DaVinci's dope. I just wish I knew how to use the nodes a little bit better. Sky looks really pretty right now. It's like super gray for me, but that's cool. Okay, this is gonna be annoying. This is gonna be annoying because I have to like refer back to what his design looks like to fill in some of this spot. That's crazy. Now I'm always gonna be y'all are diabolical. Now I'm always gonna be wondering, hey, am I like talking to someone's genuine opinion right now, or are they just fucking with me? Use the nodes to make a lightsaber. That's sick. I've done confetti. I made confetti with them. Every time you yawn, you should do a push-up. God damn, who's gonna keep track of that? I'll do them at the end of the stream. People keep track. It's a lesbian flag. Oh, and it's Tenko. That's funny. Oh, shit. You didn't feel so good? Didn't you feel so good after you did those push-ups yesterday? Yeah, dude. I was fucking... Dude, I got up and I ran a 10K. Didn't do it yet, but I was messing around to find a way to Thanos snap. That's cool. Have you ever gotten anyone as a moderator in live chat before? No, I feel like there's not enough people in here to require one. Like I can still moderate on my own. I haven't really had to. There's, you know, you guys are great. You guys have been super respectful and all that shit. I'm sure eventually if we get if we become a bigger community, it'll be something I have to consider. In which case, like I don't know. I'll have to consider that when it happens. I love that for you. Thank you. Oh, no, you're saying that you love that for CFAB. Ay. Shit, what are we up to? 3? Did you see the last episode? What last episode? Of Game Grumps? Or of something else? Yo, did someone clip the moment where on development team said that they were just like kind of trying to get me riled up? I want to show Majwa tomorrow if we end up going live. Didn't it feel good after those push-ups? Did you say that already? Yeah, you said that already. The one I gave you a timestamp on? Oh, I haven't watched it yet. No. I haven't watched the newest one. I'm still a little behind. I just because I'll watch Game Grumps like idly, like I'll put it on and I'll do some work or something. But for those, I have to really like pay attention, or else I won't get the moments. 0 out of 2 on a response. I literally said yes. I agreed with you. Dun, 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 dun. CFAB repeated himself because he has dementia. I know, I just wanted to hear it again. Oh my god, what is happening? Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. I need another one of those Oreo colas. I can't wait for my insides to be a Jackson Pollock painting. Can you play Danganronpa music? Yeah, I can do Danganronpa music. It is copyrighted. So here's the thing. Video game music, I think technically anything you make is copyrighted. Like if you draw something, I think that's technically your copyright. I think. Or no, copyright I think has something to do with like writing specifically. But because it is a soundtrack that is made for a game that you would expect be played online, they don't usually go after people for playing them. So that's why we stick to video game soundtracks. It's not always the case. You know, like the Super Meat Boy and the Binding of Isaac soundtracks are often, they go after people for that. But it's just kind of like a safer bet than just playing like fucking pop music that you would hear on the radio. Fuck Danganronpa. That's such a funny thing for you to say, CFAB. Learning the Saran guitar. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is going on? I'm so tired. This just like suddenly seen some mutes on Elden Ring VODs recently. That's fun. Clip his singing? No, don't. It was so bad. I wish I had a better falsetto. I've talked about this before, but I feel like my voice is in like a really bad vocal range. Like it's too high to be low, it's too low to be high. I'm very self-conscious about my voice. I'm thinking of a car I might actually make. Cool, none of my VODs yet. Made some blocky buses, but I want to set it up a bit. Really good vocal guitar riff. Excuse me. Oh gosh. Oh god. You're good at reading the chat? I mean, it's just in a window over here. You know, if I'm not reading the chat, then I'm just like sitting here doing nothing. I'm not good content. I don't know why anyone watches me. How close to you done do you think you are? Probably still another good like 4 hours left of work to do. Background can definitely vary. It can take quite a while. Yeah, I think there's still like another 3 or 4 hours left of work to do. But if I go quick, I might be able to go quick. Hey Sage, welcome, welcome. Don't you think the background... Who don't think background would be that hard? Wasn't too long ago that you had to stop what you were doing to read. You should use the kitchen background from Danganronpa 1. How are we doing? Kitchen background from Danganronpa 1. Did I do a kitchen background? Oh, wait, no, I didn't do anything for Danganronpa 1. Yeah, no, I gotta make a new cafeteria set. So if I'm like lazy about it, I might be able to like be quick, but it really depends on when we get there. I never made a cafeteria for V2, I don't think. The closest I got was like the background that I used for the "Hey, I'm already eating," you know? That's my Akane voice. Do you guys like it? Here, this one.
Yo, Hachime, check it out. I'm already eating.
That's the best I can do. I'm sorry.
Check it out. I'm already eating.
I don't have a good falsetto. It's not as good as Aaron's. What could happen? I'm here again. It It's that was not in, but how when I... Oh my god. You did that on purpose. Down there is about how I didn't want it to go. Oh my god, you're so mean. Don't you do the kitchen table thing? Yeah, I'll definitely put more effort into a background here. We gotta go maximum effort, to quote my favorite movie. It's not my favorite movie, I was just joking. Still love the Akane animations, especially the best V2 bit was the micro penis. That's like every Game Grumps playthrough. They always have a bit about a micro penis. My favorite animation is the one where Fujika's sitting alone at a table and eating. Oh yeah, I remember that. That one, that's so funny because that's a background that I was doing. That was a background I was doing for a Jax Films video. I was going to animate a portion of their podcast, and so I was doing that. I was doing that background for it, and I ended up using it in Game Grumps Animateds instead. That's so funny that you brought that one up. See, I got the notes right. All right, I'm gonna let my hair down. It's getting a little sore from being up all day. Blah, 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 blah. That is going on around here. Wendy's open 24 hours a day. I had some good ones. I gotta hand it to those boys. They can make a good bit. I would describe it when I was like explaining my hobby to people who like had no idea about anything like internet wise. I would always explain it as I animate clips from an improv comedy show. That's how I would describe it to people. Nintendies did an animatic on the micro penis bit. I remember that. I miss Nintendies. They used to be in here way more frequently. I wonder how they're doing. Huey, Dewey, and Louie the third. I want to tell people that I yell at people on my computer. That's what my uncles think I do. That's funny. Check out the movie if you're not turned into a Goomba. Boss Baby Fuyuhiko is probably my other favorite. I don't remember which one that was. Is that the... Ah, fuck, it's hot out here. Because that's one of my favorites. I'm skipping this song. Oh, Boss Baby Fuyuhiko goes by another one. I see. I thought you were talking about me. I'm so vain. Oh, yes, I've seen this one. I follow this artist. Illusion can't hurt me. Yeah, that's a good one. I hope to be as talented as them one day. They've got very, very good character design chops. Bro, you're already wicked talented. That's the wrong "you're," but thank you. I'm bad at taking compliments. Stop, I failed English. Would be more talented if he hired me. True. But you still gotta get those references, bud. Also me, Maddie, can you refer me to Aaron? Oh no, they're gonna refer to each other. And then they've each got an extra referral. I didn't think of this exploit. It's genius. It's a genius move. Hire CFAB so right now he's talented. Well, if Maddie's vouching for you, shit, I don't even know what I should do now. Aaron, hire Maddie? Oh my god, now I gotta hire for 2 positions? This is a nightmare. And perfect for me, I mean you. CFAB can animate a 10-minute video in 1 second. That's crazy. That's a fucking high pedestal that she's putting you on, CFAB. Are you sure you want that as your reference? Your wicked talented hands are made of lightning and might set you computer on fire. Look out. Thunder and lightning. Jewels that fell from an angel's crown. I make plays. Like theater, like musical theater plays. CFAB is built different. I mean, we already knew that, but that's besides the point. Built dipperly. Okay, I got another deep cut for you guys. I got another deep cut. Who here knows The Adventurous Adventures of One Direction? Do we have any takers? Does anyone here know The Adventurous Adventures of One Direction? This is gonna be sick if this works. No? Never heard of it? Oh, oh my god, am I gonna get to introduce this to people? That's crazy. No one got the Built Dipperly reference? No, no one got it. I feel like you definitely by now should understand that no one gets your references. Stitches because it's a deep cut. So no one here knows Adventurous Adventures of One Direction. Is that the vibe I'm getting here? Wait, you mean that old animated cartoon of One Direction being superheroes? Yes, exactly, Water Wavy. Also, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. New time chatter. Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Have you seen it? Because I got a fact that's gonna blow your fucking mind. Yeah, it's very old. It's like 10 years old, 15 years old, maybe. One Direction is superheroes? Yes, dude. Oh my god, people don't know Adventures of One Direction. Watched it with my sis when we were younger. There were only like 2 episodes. I don't care about the other ones. It's just the first one that matters. Okay. Oh, shoot. What was the guy's name? So, the original channel deleted it, but there are re-uploads.
Good morning.
There are re-uploads. Okay, what you're about to see, just brace yourselves. One Direction ass anyways. Oh, don't worry. This is not favorable to them.
Y'all ready to order?
I'll have the French toast, please.
I'll have the sausage biscuit, please.
I'll have the tacos, please.
Harry,
What? It's my favorite food.
tacos are not for breakfast.
They are now. Introducing tacos.
Oh my god, it's so nostalgic. I need to go to the oh yeah, also fucking oh my god, this thing is so fucking funny. Fuck, what was I gonna...
It's meat, cheese, and lettuce flavored O's in a tortilla bowl.
That's disgusting.
It even makes the milk taste like tacos.
That's even disgustinger.
That's not even a word.
Hi, guys.
Hello, Zane.
Whoa, new hairdo. Yeah, what you think?
It's
Quite steep. Bit like a ski jump.
So, this is like a fever dream. This video is insane. I'm trying to think of like a good bit to show you guys. I was around when TMNT fought Bebop and Rocksteady in cartoons. Old, ha. That's fair. That's fair. Fucking. I don't even remember what bit I was thinking of about this. Anyways. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Mark Parsons. So Mark Parsons is the guy who made this, right? That's the name of the animator. In the original upload, because this is obviously a re-upload. In the original upload, there's even like a clip at the beginning where it's like it's video of him and he's talking, right? He's talking about like why he made this, which is like a bizarre, I don't know. And it turns out that if you look into Mark Parsons, okay, known for Adventures of One Direction, and fucking Archer. And yes, it turns out that he was like the animation director on fucking Archer, which is so bizarre. It's such a weird... Yeah, he was the lead animator on Archer. He was the lead animator of some episodes of Archer. And I'm pretty sure he's even in an episode. I think he's even in an episode of Archer, which is insane. Like, his voice is in an episode of Archer. It's such a weird, deep cut. Let me see if I can find it. It's from later in the show. What's the point of cartoon about the boy band looks over at my toy yellow submarine? That's funny. Okay, here we go. This isn't... I don't think this is spoilers. I think this is pretty spoiler-free. But look at this. Listen. Listen with your ears. Listen with your ear holes. Okay? You ready?
Friend of the family.
Dude, drop it.
Do you hear that? It's very subtle. It's very subtle because there's obviously like audio effects over it. There's audio effects over it.
Dude, drop it.
Dude, drop it. So that's that. And then this is he voices all the characters.
Ooh, now come along. We've been walking for ages.
Isn't that insane? So I don't think he's credited as a voice in this, but that absolutely, I think that absolutely is him. So he's the lead animator of Archer, and he's even in a couple of episodes, and he made The Adventurous Adventures of One Direction.
Are you sure we're going in the right direction?
Well, we're following the map.
I think we're going the wrong way.
What, do you think I can't read maps?
That or you're holding it wrong.
What, with my hands? That's how most humans hold things. But I guess you wouldn't know anything about that.
What? Are you saying I'm not human?
I don't know. Why don't you ask your 4 nipples what they think? Maybe those will give you a clue.
Anyways, that was an interesting digression, but it's just like, oh, I love stumbling across weird shit like that. He's the fucking animation lead animator on Archer, and he made The Adventurous Adventures of One Direction. Bananas. How did this loop? Does anyone remember? Or did we forgore? Never knew what Archer was until now? Oh my god, you need to watch Archer. You need to watch Archer. Archer is amazing. Okay, I think I know how it looped. I think I just did this. Wait, CFAB, you've never heard me talk about Archer either? No way.
Yeah, I can't make race balls. I can't even tell the difference.
I talk about Archer all the time. I literally want to make a video about Archer. I want to make multiple videos about Archer. In one ear, out the other. You can't steal my techniques like that.
Yeah, I can't make race balls. I can't even tell the difference between racing.
How long have you been watching Aaron's streams? CFAB joined, I want to say, about the time we were doing the Super Saiyan Gonta stuff. I think. Was that the first stuff you came in for, CFAB? So that would have been like a month ago. Witness Greatness, August 7th. So you've been here about like a month and a half. Look at you now, yeah. That's practically a lifetime, you know? You spent some of your best years in here.
I can't make race balls.
Does his skin color change? Did I use the wrong material? Am I crazy?
Balls.
I think I'm crazy.
Yeah, I can't make race balls. Yeah, I can't make race balls.
Who's on your Mount Rushmore of chatters? Don't make me pick. Don't make me pick. You're all my children.
Yeah, I can't make race balls. I can't even tell the difference between race.
You can't make me pick. That's so unfair. Aaron doesn't have dementia conferred. No, I absolutely confirmed. On a more serious note, I do have ADHD, which I'm told can lead to memory problems. And I certainly do have that. What is this? Oh, okay. It's the zip. It's the zipper. Same brother? Yeah. Solidarity. Are you on the medications? ADHD Club? I was on, when I was younger, I was taking Vyvanse. But I weaned myself off of it when I was in high school. How long has Baz been around? Baz is an OG. Very, very OG. Baz has been around since the dailies. Back when I used to do those. Saw something funny on my YouTube recommendations. Give me the drugs. Need one more. Give me a name. Okay, you're Jeffrey. I gave you a name. Man, wouldn't that be funny if that was your real name? And I just totally, like, freaked you out.
Tell the difference between.
Oops. Booty bitty boo. Booty bitty bitty boo. Bitty bitty boo. Bro, I just joined 3 days ago. I mean, that's enough for Mount Rushmore status, I think. Mount Rushmore is more of a mindset, you know, it's less to do with how long you've been here. Na, 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 na. Oh shoot, I forgot to put his little hand dealies, his wrist straps. Fuck. Bum rum bum rum bum 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 rum ba-dum 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 ba-dum. Bro, is it fine to say Danganronpa 2 spoilers or no? Yeah, we try to avoid spoilers around here. Around these parts. Although technically this song is kind of a spoiler, but whatever. Yep, that's what I mean. Okay, so if I delete a message, even if you retract it, I can still look at it. I see. So that's how it works. Didn't mean to. It's all good. I'm sure no one here actually would get spoiled for Danganronpa 2, but
I can't even tell the difference.
Derp. Hey! Hey! If a song is made up of samples, would it be subject to DMCA? I don't fully know how samples work, but because I'd assume either they're getting permission to use the samples, or it's considered transformative enough to be covered by free fair use, which in and of itself isn't like a golden shield. It's more of a legal defense, but I think that's what the argument would be. Because that's what Fortet is. What is Fortet? I don't know what this is. Ever heard of avalanches? No. It's hard not to spoil Danganronpa. You're telling me. You're telling me. I try to make all my animations not be spoilers. Too bad we're not on Twitch. Yeah. I feel like we're in a bit of a good groove right now. Although I might take a break to go make dinner and then switch over to Twitch. How many of y'all would follow me over to twitch.tv/AaronG is me? Show of hands. Let's see some hands in the chat. Okay, seeing some hands. All right, I'll finish up this frame. I don't think I have Twitch nor allowed. I don't know. Interesting. I mean, you don't need an account to watch, but you do need one to chat. So it's up to you. I think I'll finish up this frame, and then I'll take like a half-hour break to go make some dinner, and then I'll come back on twitch.tv/AaronG is me. And we will hopefully be able to finish up this animation. That'd be sweet. That'd be freaking sweet, Lois. Freaking sweet. This song is depressing. I can skip it. Reach for the stars. Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to skedaddle. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey. You guys have been great. We had some good, healthy discussion, even if it was ultimately for naught. But yeah, be sure to head over to twitch.tv/AaronG is me. In about half an hour, I will be back live, and we will do some more work over there. Hopefully, we will not have to worry about DMCA content ID over there. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you over on Twitch. See ya!